Hello everyone, today we have an indestructible Hotwav T5 Pro 4G smartphone, very reasonable prices here in the review. I especially like this company, Hotwav, which makes every new smartphone in top quality. Be it a flagship or budget phone, the quality is constant. So, we can start slowly with unboxing. As we can see, we have one nicely orange design box in which is our Hotwav T5 Pro. There is our phone on the top. Let's see what else is inside the box. We have USB Type-C cable. Here is a 10-watt charger. SIM needle. And of course the T5 Pro user manual. Well, that was the contents of this box, so let's move on to the smartphone itself. Compared with the other rugged model manufacturers, the brand is quite good at surprising us with their good value budget rugged phones. Most of the Hotwav rugged phones are excellent options for those who want to have a secondary phone, particularly used for the fieldwork or outdoor use in damaging environments. You don't need to spend too much money on these options, so today we brought you guys a really quality phone manufactured by Hotwav. This Hotwav T5 Pro, which actually only cost around $100, it's rated at the IP68 and even IP69K and therefore is completely dusty proof and have a full water resistant protection against immersion in the water, able to overcome shocks, vibrations and thermal changes, as well as the falls. According to the military test mil-STD 810G, this hard rubber shield of T5 Pro also offers good resistance to drops and falls. In addition to good physical protection, the T5 Pro is also equipped with a huge 7500 mAh battery for long-lasting life on average of 3 days of active use and more. This phone is already fulfilled a requirement for using under harsh conditions. The grip of the phone is also not a bad choice. The rubber shield, it's bumpy, it's a lot of the back cover also helps increase friction to prevent the phone from slipping out of hand. We also really like these orange decent details that elevate the look of the device itself. The SIM card slot on the side is protected by a rubber seal and the support storage expansion with the micro SD card. On the opposite side we have a rubber wall buttons, below them is the power button. On the bottom we have USB Type-C port protected by a rubber seal, and on the top of the phone there is what we all like to see, a 3.5mm headphone jack, also covered with a rubber cover. On the front we have a nice 6-inch IPS LCD display with a 480 by 960 pixel resolution, with which there is a 5-megapixel selfie camera that supports up to 1080 pixel video recording and face unlock function. At the back, the high section that is extended horizontally across the device. Within it's a shield that are camera sensors together. There is a sensor for depth 2 megapixels, one main 13 megapixel sensor by Samsung and a double LED flash. Just below there is a porthole which incorporates the fingerprint scanner to keep our apps and use data safe. For its camera performance, you can check these photos and sample videos we made for you with our T5 Pro model. So let's take a look at them now. T5 Pro is powered by a MediaTek Helio A22 chipset at 12 nanometers, supported by 4 GB of RAM and 32 GB of storage, expandable via microSD cards. Fluency software for daily use is provided with the latest Android 12 OS, so you will be able to be satisfied with the speed of this mobile phone. On the other hand, the limited performance also means the phone is power saving, which is actually used to bring a longer battery life, and I think most of you who are looking for a budget phone would really expect too much from it, such as for heavy gaming, even though the phone also supports a game mode for accessing slightly better performance while using certain apps or playing light games. The screen is quite nice and is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass protection. The side bezels are reasonable its size for this type of the phone. Overall, there is just enough space for browsing, playing video games or catching up YouTube videos. As far as screen brightness goes, I had zero issues with outdoor visibility on bright sunny days. The display is bright and reliable in all situations. What's really interesting is the software that runs on T5 Pro. This budget model actually runs on the latest phone Android 12 operation system, while you can have most of the latest Android features. In fact, the original Android 12 system is even better than most mainstream brands' customized OS. At the T5 Pro you can have almost all the basic services powered by Google, which means that it could work well worldwide as usual. The phone also has a pre-installed tool bag for outdoor activities or work, include a compass, sound meter, gradient, and so on. In addition, the phone also supports FM radio function. To start listening the radio stations, you just need to plug in headphones as the antenna. Although the T5 Pro doesn't exactly have the high performance, we are still pretty satisfied with what such a budget phone brings. The battery of the Hotwav T5 Pro is a 7500 mAh power unit, which should ensure 5 days on standby or 50 hours of calls, 25 hours of listening to music and 50 hours of video playing. Among the device specifications, obviously including dual band Wi-Fi 4G and Bluetooth 5.0, there is the GPS, GLONASS, Galileo and NFC for payments with the Google Pay. So if you are looking for a rugged smartphone as your secondary phone for outdoor work or just for emergency, the Hotwav T5 Pro is really an option worth considering buying. And if you have never used a rugged phone, now is your chance. The official sales links are below this video, don't forget to click on them. Hurry up and get your new T5 Pro rugged smartphone today, as the stock are limited. That will be all for now, see you soon in the next video, bye.